The task for the students is a challenge. Each team must provide planning context and analysis. They need to show they understand the specific site and how it fits in the greater region of South Washington, D.C. A master development plan. The overall plan for a site area the team has chosen within the 16-block competition site. It must include ideas for at least one corner of the intersection of M and South Capitol Streets. Building proposals. Competitors must include very specific building plans for some of their ideas. The jury of industry leaders from architecture, development, and planning will select 4 entries to proceed to the final round. Above all else, the jury will be looking for entries combining architecture, planning, and economic feasibility. The idea is to simulate a real-world scenario when people with vastly different skills have to work together. The 4 teams selected will then be given a chance to expand upon their original ideas. The winning team will collect $50,000 cash, with smaller amounts going to the other 3.
We're part of breaking some new ground here, and I only mentioned that, 1, so that you have the background, and 2, for you to know just how weighty the responsibility that we all have is.
11 days after the teams received their entry packages, the jury assembled at the Urban Land Institute headquarters to choose the final 4.
This is a mixed-use residential office.
See, I was really having a hard time reading the legend and understanding.
It's very hard.
I thought this was actually a great game board and a great little diagram, but out.
Me too.
Okay.
There's a logic to it.
Very interesting. It's good. We'll look at that one again.
Those are 2 night and day.
That one goes maybe in this one stays.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That I like.
That's
yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
It'd be wonderful if those things had something to do with each other.
I thought I was going to just eat this up. And
Yeah, but-
there's not much here.
And I don't agree with it when
Yeah.
I can read either.
Yeah, exactly.
A place to work, live, and laugh. We laughed, right?
The words, the drawings, the scale, and the ideas seem to be somewhat here.
And integrated is the main, the primary thing.
I think this is in.
All right, we got one.
At some point there has to be something said about salesmanship too here, and the ability to communicate an idea, and this doesn't do it.
Terrible title. This is a horrible title.
I think we have a non-keeper.
This is the kind of idea that a really bright graduate student in architecture school would have. So we put it on the table because it had some merit as a big idea. We didn't see very many big ideas.
What I liked about this was that it had a strong monumentality to it and a strong community quality to it.
And it seems to have like a conceptual idea without getting bogged down in hyper specifics, whether it's this one or quite a few other ones. I think what's nice about it is they didn't design a building, but they proposed relationships of buildings to open spaces.
Well,
and I think that's what you're supposed to do when you do urban design, and not get too involved with it.
I did everything in 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
I think from a plan point of view, it is reasonably predictable. So if this was an ice cream shop, this would be vanilla.
Minutes are
1001, that's
Right.
this, yeah.
That's
Right.
4731,
that's this.
Correct.
1688,
Correct.
and 0943.
Correct.
Okay, and the honorable mentions are
With the level of information that these students were provided and the amount of time that they were given to prepare and submit their proposals, I think they did a remarkable job of responding professionally. Certainly in the real world, consultants and architects and planners and economic feasibility consultants would have more time and would have more information to work with, but the level of professionalism was impressive indeed.